Welcome to the CMO Spotlight.
I wanted somebody to help me understand how important it was to manage your career and not let your career manage you. You have to be in constant learning mode, right? I mean, what the effective tactics and channels, even from 2 years ago, are not exactly the same as today's mix. And they will be different again in 2 years. Every move has actually been very intentional to add a skill set or to remove something that I perceived was blocking me from advancing in my career. And sort of that constant learning with intentional pivots has been, I think, one of the keys to my success. I have an ability to see what's coming. You don't exactly know how and when, et cetera, but to see where the world is going and to tip my team and our strategies and tactics towards that in a way that keeps us in that edge, in that learning edge sort of innovation mode. So I'm religious about participating in peer groups and networking events. If for no other reason, it confirms that I'm headed in the right direction or I'm going to learn some new things. And this goes back to spending time in information gathering and open mode. I'm part of one peer group, literally 8 o'clock every Friday morning. A bunch of us get on the phone and we're sharing best practices, et cetera. And it's invaluable time. Yes, it's an hour I could be doing something else with, but it's an hour of me not thinking about the business, listening to others with a point of view or an implementation on a concept that's just a little bit different, and that's great inspiration. I hold myself and my team to a very high standard. This phrase sort of goes both ways, but I'm generally not a fan of the phrase "perfect is the enemy of the good." I appreciate the spirit of it, but usually that means accepting mediocrity. And so I think setting the standard, doing the things that I'm asking my team to do. I pride myself in the fact that I can go pretty tactical with just about every member of my team in every discipline, from data taxonomies to SEO, et cetera. I'm not going to know it as well as they do, but I know it well enough to have good conversations, and I'm learning about those things so I can push them. High standard, constant learning, test and learn kind of iterative model. Those are really the sort of three key things. And I try very much to put my team in a position to execute, I'd say all the time. So I try to set the conditions up and then empower them while holding them to a high standard. I need to learn that in order to be effective or to drive this change or to lead this program or whatever. Okay, I need people management experience, or I need budget experience, or I need P&L experience, or I need ops experience because people think I can't execute, whatever the heck it is. Watching how Belichick and Kraft have managed the Patriots over the last 20 whatever years, right? Pretty inarguably the longest dynasty and the most flexible of the dynasties. Even if you look at sort of Tom Brady's career, and they've broken this down, you really have like 3 phases. There were 3 different Tom Brady, the quarterbacks. He was kind of a dink and dunk guy, and then he was a, wide open passing down the field guy, and then he pivoted again. That kind of adaptability and changing the system to match the conditions and the competition and the market, not trying to force everything to adapt to your view of the world. I aspire to sort of lead that way, but I think that has led to their success. So I use that as a lot of motivation.